Hey everybody, happy Monday, coming to you live from my kitchen. I didn't really plan on posting a video today, but I have so many things going on in my head that I just feel the need every now and again to come on and get some stuff out there that I think might be helpful to any maybe possible would-be charity runner or someone that really wants to cross a marathon off of their bucket list and is not sure what avenue to take in order to get that, because qualifying for the Boston Marathon isn't in everybody's cards. I know, Christ, it's not in my cards. I'm 55 years old. I'm like a bull in a goddamn china shop. I'm like a 5-hour marathoner. But proudly, you set your mind on something, and that I could never run a marathon mantra that most people, you'll hear from most people, kind of goes by the wayside once you start training and once you get into a program, get some good coaching, get dedicated to the bigger picture, and you absolutely can run a marathon. And the question that I've gotten, all these years, and it's the same question, and I never really had a really valid answer. And the more I thought about it over the course of the last few years is, people ask me year after year after year, why do you keep doing this? And the reason I keep doing it is simple. I have been blessed, my wife and I have been blessed with a very healthy son. And he's 21, he's thriving in college, he's doing good things, and I think, I think we've done okay with him, and I think his future's bright. And I run because we have a healthy son. And over the course of over a decade, we hear, or I've heard stories. I've met patient partners of my own. Actually, they children's pairs us with patients who we get to meet and know their families, know their stories. And undoubtedly those stories stick with you, and that's what makes you want to keep giving back. That's what kind of drives you. That's what motivates you to get out there and give back to some kids and some families who aren't able to do it. And it's funny when you're pushing 17, 18 miles and you really don't think you could take another step. You always need that why. And myself and my amazing runners at the hospital, our why, as our patient partners, we hear so many positive stories, so many success stories, but every now and again, unfortunately, there's that one story that really sticks with you. Not everything ends well. And those are the ones that really hit home, and those are the ones that really stick with you. If you are a would-be charity runner, not just for Children's Hospital. I mean, I choose Children's because it's something that long time ago, when my aunt, God rest her soul, was born, treated at Children's Hospital. When I started this crazy marathon journey, I never knew I'd be running well into my 50s. And still giving back and still having the support that I have. But you write down a list of charities that you want to run for, and you reach out. There are lots of good charities out there, lots of charities in need. And fundraising is a pretty daunting task. You put fundraising with training, winter, weather, and I mean, Christ, you have the making for a pretty stressful winter. But our approach is, we're running the Boston Marathon, and you can attribute this to any marathon. I'm sure that Children's sends runners to New York. I'm sure that there are charities that send runners to Chicago. You can attribute this to any race. You could pick any race you want. Like what I do is I pick any race I want. I can run any race I want. In Massachusetts, for me, I run Boston for Children's, and that's been my motto for years. And what I think is, you really have to believe in what you're doing. If you believe in what you're doing and you're not shy about it, people will donate to you, people will give to you, and they'll buy in. And the first thing you're going to get is, I could never run a marathon. Well, fortunately, luckily, you don't have to. I'll take care of Marathon Monday. You guys make a nice contribution, however, whatever increment you want, because every bit helps. And, that will be your motivation. That will be your driving factor to get out there. We approach it as Marathon Monday is a celebration of everything that myself and my amazing teammates have accomplished all winter. We have fundraising goals. We meet patient partners. We hear stories. That's what drives us. And the end game of all of that is when we get to Hopkinton, hit that starting line, okay? That's a celebration. It's bigger than the race. It's always been bigger than the race. If you want to just cross a marathon off your bucket list, go register for one. But if you want the experience of your life, and if you want to know your why, jump on board with a charity, and it will undoubtedly, change your life. It has for me, and I am, I think I said it in one of my earlier videos. I think it was my first video when I tested out the new camera on one of my runs. This has made me rich in ways that I can't put into words. And if the fundraising's still there, I'd love to keep rolling. And ideally, I'd like to cross that finish line with my son one day. No pressure, Cameron, but don't worry about it. Again, hope you enjoyed your Monday. Hope you had a great week, and I know we did. Remember, every day you wake up is a blessing, and get out there and do something positive. And if you have any questions about fundraising, or you need a little pep talk to maybe get pushed over that edge, shoot me a quick message. Subscribe to the page, and if you like what you see, spread the word. I would appreciate it. Have a great day, everyone, and keep rolling. Talk to you. Bye.